was cool, cause I
So it's about 4:30 and I forgot to vlog until now. But all I've really done today is I watched several episodes of The Office and then I watched Quantico. But this episode, I still liked it. I just didn't like it as much as the other ones. But yeah, other than that, all I have planned for today is it's Big Bang, Life in Pieces, Scorpion. So I just watched two shows, the first episodes of them. One of them was Stone Quackers. It was this 11-minute animated show that I thought I would like, and it actually is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. The only pro that I can give it is that I think it made me laugh. It made me laugh once, and it was a pretty stupid one. I mean, it's more like something that I'd probably find funny, not everyone. But the best thing is the animation. I mean, the animation looks good. It's not like it looks bad or anything, but it's just the whole time I was watching, I was just bored. It was not funny. It was just awful. I was glad it was only 11 minutes and not like 22. And then I also watched The Carmichael Show. Mr. Robinson was canceled. The Carmichael Show was renewed. They had about the same ratings. Actually, the season averages were only a .01 difference. I think that you would have a really good time with it if you were drunk because how eccentric the characters are. But honestly, I mean, it's got like glimmers of insight, but it didn't do it for me. And not saying that Mr. Robinson did. Mr. Robinson was just better, but it wasn't very funny. It just was more enjoyable to watch, mainly because of Craig Robinson. When someone lets you pass, don't respond by going, "You're not eager for me to win a running race." I don't know what that was. The sun was so freaking bright on the way here. I mean, it was like, "Hey, I don't want you to be able to see anything." So I watched Big Bang, and it was fine, but it wasn't as good as the other episodes in the season. I watched Life in Pieces, and it was good, but the show, it's so funny, but none of it makes sense. Like, the Rotten Tomatoes consensus says that it's funny, but the stories are often not relatable. I think that's good, but I don't think that's exact, and what I think is exact is you're watching and you're like, confused on why you should care. Like, you're watching and you're like, this is bad, but then you laugh, and you laugh so much that you realize that it may be a bad show, but it's a funny show. And so every time I watch an episode, I give it a rating based on how much I laughed, and I generally laugh a lot in the show. So even though it's not that great, and I don't really like the whole 4 parts, even though I'm getting more to liking it, it's really just funny. If it didn't have laughs, it'd be one of the worst shows. And then I watched Scorpion, which, I mean, the only reason I said I was going to keep watching it was because Kevin Weissman was in there, and he's not being used very much. I was really hoping that they'd, like, add him as a character, but they just added him as a supporting character. Like, I was hoping he'd be on, like, Team Scorpion and, like, helping out with the stuff. He's just in there for probably 10 minutes total of the episode. So as you know, my friend Ian left for the Army about a month and a half ago, maybe. I just got a letter today from him. It was really nice getting to hear from him, even though it wasn't like, you know, his voice and in person. But it was still nice getting to hear something from him. And I wrote something back, and I'm going to email that out. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you like the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below what you're thinking of the vlog so far.